for joining. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties, and we are in a new shoot area. So just bear with us. We're trying to get camera 2 up and running, but we got camera 1. So we're just gonna start making some takoyaki. TAKOPA. That's what we're doing today. TAKOPA means takoyaki party. Is my microphone on? Okay. It would have been really weird if I was talking and they couldn't hear anything. Yeah. So what we got is some octopus. We're gonna cook this first. And we got batter stuff, which is really just flour and eggs and water. I thought it was gonna be like something more special, but it's just flour and eggs. We got some beni. We got beni shoga. I mean katsuboshi. That's what this is. This is beni shoga. More green onions. Dashi. What else? We're gonna make something with this tempura powder. It's called tenkatsu, and what it is just the crunchy bits from the tempura powder. Apparently, you don't need it, but in every video I watched, everyone used it. But they said you don't need it. So well, we're gonna make some. We're gonna get some oil going after we cook our favorite tag, and then we'll start making the batter. Yeah, we got a pan. You can buy these on Amazon. Pang gifted us one of these, so we are using it. It's from Amazon. It's called Iwatani, the brand, and you can make takoyaki out of these. And they fit perfectly on like these portable burners. So if you buy these, you got a portable burner. It fits perfectly on the portable burner. So let's get this octopus cooking. We'll get this on. Fire is on. Hey Gongsi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got mayo, and we got a big jug of takoyaki sauce. So yeah, let's get this octopus going. So whenever I was watching the videos, they massaged the octopus. I don't know if this actually helps it or not, but we've salted it. It's one thing we've done. And I was trying to get a big octopus, but they didn't really have big octopuses. So we got these kind of two medium ones. Hopefully we can get a lot of takoyaki out of it. Also, this is my first time making takoyaki from scratch. So this is either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. All right, the beaks are cut out from these, which is really good, I think. I got to feel it up. Feels weird. I don't think there's a beak in these. Yeah. All right, we will give it a wash. Ugh, so many tentacles. All right, we will wait for the water to boil. We're probably gonna have to cook these one at a time. We'll see if we can fit both of them in. Also, we've hit affiliate. Thanks, Pang, for subscribing. I saw the subscribe earlier. Thank you so much. But yeah, now you guys can subscribe if you guys don't want ads. You guys can throw bits at me now. I wonder if this thing can go higher. That's as high as it goes. All right. Let's move this over a little bit. We're gonna have to do a lot of cutting. Oh, the tenkatsu, like, I almost don't want to make this because I don't want to set up a deep fryer. But we have it here, so I guess we'll get this ready. We'll put this in a bowl. And you can get this anywhere. Tempura batter mix. Any, like, all Asian stores carry it. And we're just gonna add some water to this to make a little batter. Tenkatsu. Yeah, I guess we'll just use the whole bag. Let's see. And when you mix it with water, tempura batter, it's gonna get kind of thick. And I'm guessing we want this kind of loose. So make sure there's a lot of water in it. Same with the takoyaki batter. The takoyaki batter is also going to be kind of loose. Oh, it feels so weird. Okay. And if it's lumpy, like, it's going to be lumpy, but just keep working at it. If you have a whisk, then you can just whisk it. But we're just using my hand so I can test consistency. Our water is almost boiling. So pretty soon here, we'll be able to cook our favorite tag. And if you guys don't know the joke, don't worry about it. I just spilled some batter, and I will clean it up. Don't worry. But yeah, our batter is ready. Also, no doggies around, so it's all right. Let's get this batter wiped up. Easy. I thought, oh yeah, there was a whisk. So you can just whisk this. And yeah, you want it kind of loose. We don't want dense, crispy tempura bits. Our water is boiling. Let's throw in our favorite tag. So here goes one. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to cook these one at a time. Maybe. Maybe. Should we risk it? Nope. Let's not. So we'll cook these one at a time. So for cooking octopus, you don't want to cook it all the way because we're gonna cook it again. So don't worry if the octopus is a little raw. Probably want it a little raw, just because we're gonna cook it again when we turn these into balls. So, balls. More batter just in case. Oh, there's a hole in this one. I should have just used this one. We'll put this one to the side. And our dashi, I think there's one. Yep, we have one that's opened. And I need tongs, which I believe are right here for this octopus. And if the water turns a different color when you're cooking your octopus, don't worry about it. That's normal. It should turn kind of red, maybe even kind of purple. Yeah, it's cooking nicely. So, and we didn't have to cut out a beak. So when you get an octopus, you know how octopuses eat? They have a beak in the center of their body, and that's how they crush crabs, they crush mollusk. So when you buy an octopus, you got to make sure to cut out the beak. But these have already been cut out for us. It's kind of nice. And we are almost getting camera 2 set up. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, we were going to stream at 6, but we just had some tech difficulties. It's okay. Everything should be up and running. So, how's the camera? Camera good? Cool. All right, so all cameras are good. Just bear with us. Our octopus is getting there. We'll probably give it another minute. Don't overflow water. But yeah, I've never made takoyaki from scratch. So this is new to me. Learning process for everybody. In America, you know, usually if you go to a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, and you get takoyaki, you're probably just gonna get the frozen stuff. And how they do it is they just buy a bag, cut it open, throw it in the deep fryer, and then dress it up. So that's usually what you guys are getting in the restaurants. You're not really actually getting people rolling hentai balls into golden little things that you guys can eat. So usually you're getting the deep fried stuff, which is still good. But I've also have never actually had takoyaki this way either. So this is a first for me. And, you know, we'll keep making it till we get it right. All right, I think our little guy in here is good. He's changed color. It's turned a little bit red, some white. It no longer looks gross. Because when you buy an octopus, it looks kind of gross. It's not the most appetizing thing if you just go and buy an octopus. I don't know which camera I should show you guys. If you guys want to look at this one, like, it's not very appetizing, right? You know. But don't be afraid. These things are delicious. Oh, hello, doggo. Yeah, we have doggos here. And if they're in the shoot, in the shot, don't mind them. They are good doggos. All right, this guy's ready. So we're just gonna put him in our bowl. All right. And then we're gonna throw in the other one. And we'll get rid of this bowl. We'll wash it because we might need this bowl. All right, this octopus is going. One octopus is cooked. All right, let's get some oil into this pot. I gotta make these little crunchies that I kind of don't want to make. But since I brought them, I might as well make them. We won't make that many crunchies. So we'll just get this oil ready over here. And we'll get a batter going. So takoyaki batter is just 3 things. Flour, egg, water. I didn't think it was that simple, but it's that simple. So let's crack some eggs. I'm not really sure what the measurements are, so we're just gonna kind of play it by ear. Let's check out this octopus. How are you doing? Oh yeah, this one looks a little bit better than the other one. They actually might need more time. We'll see. All right, batter. So we'll crack some eggs. All right. Oh, almost dropped one. That would have been bad. Throw these eggs away. Water. So I think they said water and flour is 1-to-1. Pretty close to 1-to-1. But we're just gonna eyeball it and see where we're at. So we're gonna use 2 cups. 2 cups of water. All right, 2 cups of water. And we'll do about, I guess we can just pour 2 cups of flour. Let's get this mixed up first. Let's give this a wash. Let's whisk this up. And the batter for takoyaki is supposed to be super watery. All right, so all that is whipped. We're gonna throw in our flour. We got a little sieve. Let's see if we can find some measuring cups. Either I find measuring cups or I just, aga it, right? Perfect. Wait, nope, maybe one more. Good enough. I think we have, I don't think that's a cup. It says it though.
Okay, where did they go?
Oh.
No, they're here.
Got them. They were just hiding under stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and this is 1 cup. We did 2 cups of water. So maybe we do 1 cup flour. Yeah. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. So we'll sieve this in. I'm not doing a very good job. but that's okay. Because it's all going to get mixed up. And if you get like lumps in your batter, don't worry about it. It will dissolve because it's so liquidy. And we're not using this right away, so it's okay. Oh, and our octopus is probably cooked. Oh, maybe we use more flour. All right. Yep, this thing is good. Oh yeah, this thing has like way more colors compared to the other one we cooked. Maybe we throw this other one back in so you can get more colors. But yeah, so it's supposed to be this bright. The other one that we had wasn't as bright as this one. And it might be because one of them's older than the other. I don't know. I've never had to really work with whole octopuses before. But yeah, our batter is looking pretty good. Let's add in another cup of flour. And it's like not even a whole cup of flour. We're just kind of doing it as we go. Hopefully it's not too thick now. Nope, still pretty watery, which is good. All right, and to the batter, the only thing we're gonna add is dashi, which is this. You guys can go buy this anywhere in your Asian stores. We are going to use a quarter of a cup of dashi, maybe even less than that. I usually don't use measuring cups and stuff, but because we're kind of messing with like bread stuff, we'll kind of use some measurements. Maybe I need more water. It looks too thick now. We're gonna add a little bit more water. So when I was watching all those videos on making takoyaki, like the lighter your batter is, the better, is what they said. So I think this is good now. We added our dashi. You can also add soy. Some people have added soy into this when they were mixing it. All right. So that is good. We will check this octopus. Yeah, there's a little bit more color on this guy. So maybe we just didn't cook it long enough. There's a little bit more color on this one. Not much, but that's okay. Put this flour back. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut green onions. I hate cutting green onions. But I think that's the only thing we're gonna have to really cut. Oh, aside from the octopus. Yeah, everything else I think is fine. Oh, we're gonna have to cut Beni Shoga too. So let's get this guy out. What do I need to move? Aye. Bam, I got it. We don't need it anymore. Well, we might, depending on how bad I suck at making these takoyaki balls. All right, so we're done cooking that. We're gonna get this oil going so we can make some tenkatsu. You know, I was at the Asian market. I was really hoping I'd find some. We didn't find any. So we just have to make it. So we have our batter, and you can always just check your batter with, you know, your finger. You know, this is kind of the consistency you want on it. You know, it's still droopy. It's not super thick. So when you make it, we're just gonna drench our fingers and we're just gonna let, you know, it come off. And when it fries, it's gonna fry little tiny crunchy balls. So we are just waiting for the oil to get hot. And while we do that, I can start cutting this octopus. Probably not that one. That one just burnt my fingers. All right, so people, how they did it, they cut off the head. It's still kind of hot, but that's okay. Oh, those guts? They kind of look like guts. I am butchering this guy. I'm so sorry, octopus. I don't know how to cut you up. I know I'm doing a bad job. All right, because we just want to cut the tentacles right now. There's a different way to cut that. So since we got that off, we'll just cut up each tentacle into bite-sized pieces. And I can hear the oil, so that will be ready soon. And yeah, we just start cutting the taco. I don't know what that ringing noise is. So, oh, it's rice. That's cool. How come our rice cooker doesn't have a cool jingle? Man. So I've seen people just throw away the very tip of the octopus tentacles. And I can see why, because they probably are just like, you know, not great. Yeah, I can hear the oils. So I think the oil will be ready soon so we can make our tenkatsu. And the octopus, you know, I'm gonna try to cut it like super small because I don't like giant octopus like in the ball. I want a small piece of octopus in every bite. The end of these tentacles actually kind of look like millipedes. And we will put this in this bowl. So purple. The colors from these tentacles. From who? From Gongzi? Yes. Damn. They said, Gongzi, you are always on the clutch. Peng the Gamer, welcome. to the stream.
Thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Sorry it's not showing up unless you can't get it.
Yeah, we are shooting in a new spot. If you can't tell, we're just trying out all the things we can. But there's no change. The team is still the same. I'm still the same. You know, and maybe who knows? We'll be somewhere else next week. Depends on what producer Sam wants. I think this oil is ready. So let's try not to burn myself. A good way to test oil. Grab a chopstick, wet the end of it, poke the oil. If it makes noise and if it bubbles, that means it's ready. So we got some bubbles. We're gonna dredge our hands. And hopefully we make some nice tekatsu. There we go. And all we want is these little nubbins. This reminds me of the restaurant days again. Ah! Because we'd have to, when you make tempura, you need these little circle nubbins so that it can stick to it. Oh, I might have made too many. I might have put too many in here, but this is pretty much what we want. Some stuck to the thing. I got bitch fingers again from not working in the restaurant for so long. But yeah, we just want these crunchy nubbins. And in Japan, they'll just sell packages of these crunchy little nubbins. So we want to get them as strained as possible. All right. I know I had a bowl for these. We'll set this here. Grab some paper towels. We'll set it in the bowl. And then we'll just drop this in the bowl. And we'll make some more tenkatsu. I think that's how you pronounce it. All right. Ooh. I don't know if you guys heard that. Someone's upset.
Someone's happy.
All right. We'll just drop in that much. And we'll let that go. And if your crunchies get clumped up, don't worry. You can just, let them dry so they get more crispy, and then you can just break them apart from all the stuff. Oh man, the good old days. I hate tempura. I hate making tempura. All right, more crunchies. We can turn that down. I can't believe they just sell bags of these. And it's one way to make easy money. Yeah, and I don't know how much of this we need either. This already might be enough. Maybe, maybe not. So the purpose for these crunchies is that it absorbs some of the liquids when you're making your takoyaki. That's what the videos that I've been watching have said. So it's kind of essential that you use this so that your balls aren't so wet. As weird as that sounds. Okay. Yeah, and the reason why I didn't want to make this is because it's so messy. Like, it's so messy. Yeah, it is fun. Like, tempura is fun to make, no doubt. Like, I love making it, but it's so messy. Yeah, some of these have stuck together. I did not do a good job at making our tenkatsu. Exciting? Yes. So, yeah, when you guys come down and visit, can make y'all some takoyaki. And I think okonomiyaki is like the same thing. It's just made on a flat top instead of using a takoyaki pan. Maybe that'll be what we do next week, okonomiyaki. I'm not too sure yet. All right, these crunchies are turning out really good though. So.
He would love that.
Yeah.
You should do different styles
Of okonomiyaki, yeah. There are a lot of different styles of okonomiyaki. My favorite one is usually with mayonnaise and like a whole bunch of sauce and stuff on it. So, yeah. All right, I think this is enough crunchies. These big ones we'll probably just cut up to smaller ones. Because I don't know how many crunchies we're gonna need. So. I was also thinking yakisoba also. Yakisoba will probably be a thing we'll do. That's something I miss eating. Yakisoba. All right, we're only going to do that much tenkatsu. So we're going to turn off the heat. We're going to put this oil onto the side. Let that cool down. And we're going to cut the rest of our octopus. And then we'll get started on the hentai balls. So. Yeah, and all the videos I watched, they had giant chunks of octopus. But I want more smaller chunks of octopus. They also did not eat the takoyaki right. You have to eat takoyaki in one bite. Yeah, I know. It's dangerous to eat it in one bite. But you're supposed to eat takoyaki in one bite. And you're supposed to do the ho, ho, to cool it down in your mouth. All right. Oh, you want to know what I could do with these little nubbins? Shit, let me put that oil back on. Let me put that oil back on. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what you have to do when you eat these. We're gonna see if this works. We'll turn that back on. Back on. Can we make some crunchy, crispy tentacle crunchies out of this? It might be too wet, but that's all right. That's how I like my favorite tag. Wet. I don't know if the batter will stick on. I'm an idiot. We have more batter. We can just put more batter into the mixture. All right, and this bag is open. So when you cook tempura, when you start making like tempura, you want your batter to be a little thick. But since we were making, tenkatsu, we wanted the batter to be very light. So the batter now is thicker. You're gonna see some lumps in it. It might be a little too thick. No, we'll be fine. All right, let's see if we can turn these little end pieces tasty. Should probably turn down the heat. Okay. And we can get some more tenkatsu out of this. All right. Now let's get these moving. The heat might be a little too high. Please don't splash my face oil. Some tempura octopus. Sounds pretty yummy, actually. Grab some paper towels. You gifted a sub? Pang, you ain't gotta do that. Because I was gonna gift them a sub. But yeah, we are affiliate now, so you guys will probably see ads. Sorry if you guys see ads. It's just, a way for us to, put more funds into the shoot, put more funds back into what we're doing to create more content for you guys. We just created a YouTube, so a lot of this will go on YouTube. We have an editor that kind of wants to go and do some of that stuff. So you guys will see some stuff on YouTube. The tasting menu will be coming in a couple of months. I still gotta figure out a menu, first of all, and time and place, and all that jazz. All right, let's see if these are tasty. Hopefully they're tasty. They have crunchies. I have mayo, right? Where is the mayo? Yeah, some mayo. Smells good. It's crunchy too. I don't think the octopus was ready yet though. I can see why they don't want these end pieces. They're too chewy. I might have to spit this out. It's too chewy. And I usually like chewy things. That was a good learning experience. And that's all it is in the kitchen. It's all about, trying new things, See if it tastes good. Throwing things in your mouth. All right, we're getting these cut. We're gonna get the octopus ready. We have our tenkatsu ready. We gotta get some green onions ready. And then we are ready to roll. Ready to roll these hentai balls into little balls of lava. So yeah, if you've never eaten takoyaki before, they are pretty much just a ball of lava. So we have this tentacle almost cut up. Yeah, the tentacle ends, they don't taste that good. So luckily I did it, so you guys don't have to do it. All right, so how am I supposed to cut this headpiece? I mean, I think it's all meat. You want fresh ones? You gotta get it from D's. Is this edible? I think it is. It's a learning process for all of us, right? I think it's edible. Is this part edible? I think it's meat. Yeah, it looks like meat. It doesn't look like guts. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I don't know too much about octopus unless it's on a tag of certain videos. It smells good. It doesn't smell as fishy as like the tentacles. So I assume this is all edible. Those look like guts. This also looks like guts. Oh, I think it's meat.
The head is what you make calamari with.
Well, that's with squids. And the other thingies with an octopus is kind of different. Oh, it looks like meat. So I guess we'll just cut it up. Cut it this way. Cut it this way. This looks kind of good. I don't think this part's edible. This part's a little too chewy. Yeah. We're not gonna eat that. But we'll eat the other stuff. So you can still make it work. I mean, yeah, you can probably still make it work if for calamari. But you know, I know that like the anatomy of a squid and an octopus are kind of different, you know. So all right. Octopus number 2. Let's see if we can just cut this guy. Oh, this guy just got some liquids all over me. Some unknown liquids. All right, we'll cut them in half. The colors on this one is a little bit more vibrant than the other one, but the colors on the other one is like darker than this one. So I don't know how to test freshness of an octopus, but if it smells fishy, then it's probably not good. And that's just with all seafood. Most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. So oh, we gotta cut off the ends. That's right. Because we don't want to eat the ends. All right, some more octopus. Gotta cut off the endsies.
Comment cool, just subscribe.
Oh, you subscriber Prime? What up, coolest? Thank y'all for subbing. It helps out the channel. It helps out the team. It helps me buy some ingredients. So everything helps. Everything goes back into the channel so that we can bring you guys the best content that we can. Let's just cut off all these end pieces. Pieces might be a little too big, but that's okay. We got some small ones to compensate for it. But yeah, when I was watching these videos of making takoyaki, it kind of makes me want to have a takoyaki stand. Be kind of cool. Making takoyaki on a cart. But that's what I say with ramen. I want to make ramen in a cart also. Would you guys like to see that? Me pushing a cart of ramen around. I think it's called a yaitai. All right, we are almost done cutting our favorite tag into little pieces. And if you guys don't know what I mean by saying that, don't worry. Yeah, if we were to do this in the restaurant, it would take so long. Bam, bam, more. All right. Now we will We'll cut more. We're almost done with this. All right. Now we have another head nubbin. So weird looking. The insides of an octopus head. All right, we'll just cut this. We'll cut this like this. See, like, do we eat this part? I don't know if we're supposed to eat this part. Mm. Mm. And now I'm able to peel it off. I don't. Maybe we eat this part and not this part. Because this part looks meaty. It smells like the sea. That's why I keep smelling it. It's not because it smells bad. Yeah, this feels like flesh. So
Black Hazel said, Google says head is okay, but not ink sac, beak, or guts.
yeah, there's no guts. So thank you for the fact check, Hazel. Yeah, and there wasn't an ink sac either. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there isn't one. Because it's usually aligned with the guts, but this stuff looks kind of like more chewy than like the other parts, so we just won't use that. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, octopus is cut up. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. We're gonna take a small break. We're gonna cut green onions. We're gonna cut Beni Shoga. And today, a word from our sponsor. So, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Create It. Create It is an event, stream, and content creator focused company who can help creators, big or small, with the tech needs. Check them out at creatit.gg. Today, if you are a streamer, YouTuber, or just, general content creator, stay ahead of the game. We'll be right back. So we cleaned up a little bit. We gotta cut up all the veggie stuff, the beni, the green onions, and then we gotta set up the tray. So yeah, we'll do that. Where the fuck did I put this knife? Oh yeah, it might be in the sink. Oh, okay. Let's give it a wipe. We got juices all over it. Always wipe. Always wash your knife after using them for stuff. They say not to use a lot of beni shoga, but we're making quite a bit of takoyaki. At least for me, because I love takoyaki. My wife despises it. She despises it so much. You know, but it's okay. One of these days, I'll change her mind. Like mushrooms. We went to Vegas for Evo one year. And I specifically ordered a pasta dish with mushrooms in it. And guess what? She loved the mushrooms. She didn't know that it was mushrooms. And I'm like, you're eating mushrooms. And she's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, so you actually like mushrooms. And guess what? She was gagging because of the pasta. It was so embarrassing. all the waiters were looking at our table, and I was like, man, there's like, I was sitting in front of them, so like I just saw I felt their eyes piercing my back. Like, man, they are definitely judging her right now. The faces that she's making. Like, we were at Wolfgang Puck's freaking new restaurant. It was so like, the experience for me was so terrible because I was so embarrassed. But it's okay. You know, she'll eventually like pasta, fresh pasta. No, the pasta was not big. It was just like regular as like fettuccine, like linguine pasta like style. It wasn't like big. It wasn't chunky. Like, the texture was like great. I think the texture was great, but you know, she had the look of like, oh, I gotta throw this up. And it's funny because she's the one that's like, you need to make me fresh pasta. You need to make me fresh pasta. And now she's typing up her response. I can hear that keyboard. I can hear that keyboard going. She's trying to defend herself. It's all right. We'll do a pasta episode. We'll make pasta. I love pasta. I love fresh pasta. I just don't have a pasta maker, so we can't. We just can't do. I mean, we can do it. It would suck for me. You know, because I have to do it by hand. I have to use a rolling pin. I have to use like cutters. So, yeah. But yeah, mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Like morels, truffles. I love mushrooms. So, all right. So that is our beni. We will not be using a lot of the beni. It's just meant for a kick when you eat the takoyaki. So let's get this wiped down, and let's cut these dreadful green onions. I feel like I've cut green onions in every stream, and I despise it. I despise it every time. Why do I keep doing this to myself? All right. Green onions. I think we got 4 bundles. Yes, we did. We got 4 bundles of green onions. They will go into this bowl. All right, gotta get off all these little tags. And we'll give them a rinse. I got these from an Asian store, so I should be okay. But if you're unsure, just wash your veggies. You don't want to get sick from veggies. Veggies can contain a very bad disease called E. coli. And we don't want that. We don't want E. coli. So when you have, your veggies, make sure you give them a thorough wash. know, that doesn't just go for like veggies, like fruits also. Like if you think your fruit looks kind of weird and funky, you know, like bugs, they like to also be on fruits and stuff. And bugs, they can carry, you know, bacteria and diseases that you don't want. So, you know, just if you're unsure, just wash your stuff. It's just like people with like the argument of, do you wash your chicken? Well, do you know where you're getting your chickens from? If you do, then you don't need to wash them. If you don't know where you're getting your chickens from and you think it's kind of sus, then wash your chickens. So we will just give this a rinse. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all getting cut up. We're not using this for restaurant, so it can look as ugly as it can look. Yeah, don't wash stuff with soap. Who said with soap?
Okay.
Wash your chicken with soap? Nah. We ain't that ghetto.
No.
Especially not. Alright, so we're just gonna cut off the end pieces, the nubbies. And you know, we're not even looking for like tiny, like ramen size. We just want these to be cut small. Doesn't have to be perfect. And apparently, if you get green onions with more of the green stuff, it's better. At least that's what all the videos have said. The more green on your green onions, the better. But we got green onions, and we're just gonna cut them. They don't even have to be pretty looking.
You should have made a tally of how many green onions you have to cut throughout each
I don't want to talk about it. I've cut green onions each stream, and every time I do, I get PTSD. Like every time. So, and I'm not saying I love green onions. But when you have to cut boxes and boxes of green onions, when we could have just bought a machine that did it for us, we definitely had the money for it, but we didn't want to buy the machines. Because my Asian bosses were too Asian and did not want to spend the money on it. It was miserable. A box of green onions took one person like 2 hours. It was miserable.
Does the machine wash also?
No. So if you buy the machine to cut the green onions, it does not wash the green onions.
Barnyard 152 said, "I've never seen such confidence in cutting green onions. So much skill."
Yeah, I've done it for 10 years. I better be.
Cute Mo Day said they needed that Jesse's touch.
Yeah. So. And like sometimes green onions will make me cry. Only sometimes. Not all the time green onions will make me cry. Like my nose is just stuffy because it's been raining. And the weather has been not very stable here. We are getting some hot and cold climates. So you guys remember we had the knife talk, right? Knife 101. So you see how I'm cutting? I'm cutting forward and not backwards like this. So my motion is cutting forward. And it's because the knife has little tiny hooks going this way. And that's why it's easier to cut moving forward. Doesn't mean you can't cut going backwards. Man, I think this knife is already dull. I should buy some knives.
Welcome to today's sponsor, Hex.
Gordon Ramsay, I need some hex clads. Where you at? I still need hex clads. I know they ain't knives. If before I get knives, I'd rather have hex clads. Gordon Ramsay, hook me up. Come on. somebody message Gordon Ramsay. Send this to Gordon Ramsay. I would like some hex clads.
Lacey says, "Do different knives have different angled hooks?"
Yes. So I think I think in Europe or like in America, all knives, the hooks are pretty like universal. But when you go to Japan, these motherfuckers, because they have knives for like everything, you know, whether it's chopping veggies, chopping meat, slicing meat, cutting up giant life-size fish. So in Japan, sometimes the hooks are not curving forward. And I don't know how they do that. One of my chefs explained it to me one time. But for Japan, like when you guys see a Japanese knife, right? And this is the only one that I can kind of explain. So when you see a Japanese knife, sometimes one side of the knife is flat and one side is like bladed. The reason for that is so that when they sharpen that knife, they only have to sharpen one side because the other side's flat. And they need the other side flat so that they can do nice clean cuts. So they use the flat side to guide the knife and the other side to cut the flesh. And like all knives are kind of different in Japan. So that's the only one I know. But I know some knives, not all like the knives will have like the hook ridges that are going upward when you have to cut forward.
Yeah, I know. It's strong.
Yeah, I hate green onions because they will make me cry sometimes. And in the restaurant, they just tell you to stop being a bitch. You don't get any sympathy in the restaurant. Yeah. All right, we are done with the green onions. These ones are kind of big, but that's all right because I don't want to cut them anymore. All right, so onions ready, batter ready. Our favorite tag is ready. Benny is ready. Yeah.
Tupac asked, what was the funniest experience you had in a restaurant?
The funniest experience? All right, I'll tell you guys one of my embarrassing stories from the restaurant. So, when I first started working at this Asian place, you know, I'm new and you know, we like to play jokes on each other, and so one of my chefs asked me to go buy him a pack of cigarettes. And that's cool. I went and bought him a pack of cigarettes. It's no big deal. He's the head chef. If he needs something, you're the grunt worker, you just go do it, right? So while he said, you know, buy me a pack of cigarettes, he asked me to go grab a saute pan from the restaurant across the street. And he said it's a left-handed saute pan. And I'm like, you know, saute pans, they're not left or right-handed. In my head, I didn't, you know, I'm just trying to play along because I feel like, you know, they're getting one over me. So I was like, you know what? Sure, yeah. So I went across the street and I walked in and I asked, you know, can I talk to the guys in the kitchen? And I went to the kitchen and I was like, so my chefs asked for us to, you know, you guys had our left-handed saute pan. Can we have it back? And they fucking looked at me and was like, are you serious? And I was like, I don't know, man. That's just what he asked for me. And I went back and I didn't buy the cigarettes yet. So I went back and I was like, dude, they don't have a left-handed saute pan. And they started laughing at me. And I was like, yeah, I knew it. Because there's no such thing as a left-handed saute pan. That was an embarrassing story. But it's okay. Because, you know, you have to listen to your head chef. If you don't, you'll just get fired. Hello, happy Saturday, Chef Donuts. Hello, Chef Samurai Rick. How you doing? we are making takoyaki. Welcome to the stream. We are almost ready. We have cut all of our green onions. We've cut everything we needed to cut. So we are just gonna get the other restaurant. Yeah, they were extremely offended. They had the look on their face. So yeah, and my chef at the time was like, "Oh, it's not left-handed, it's right-handed." And I was like, "All right, if that's what you want, I'll go back." And then they stopped me before I went back to the restaurant again. So it was all good and fun. You know, I played along, you know, to be the example for the restaurant. All these onions, they're kind of strong. They're making my nose water. I'm like kind of crying a little bit. Whew. All right, let's get our burner set up. Let's hope the batter is good. I didn't really weigh out anything for this batter, but it looks watery. It looks exactly like how they had it. So, producer Sanj, should we use this one or should we use this one? I was gonna move the burner over here. Should we? Okay. So this will be perfect. Let's move some things around. I should have just came back with a saute pan. You know. How's that? Or more this way?
That's whatever you want.
Okay. Right here. Let's do right here. Now let's get these out of the way. We can save these crunchies. All right, so this is tempura batter we don't need. Let's see, can I? Oh yeah. These crunchies are good. Just trying to break up the big ones. So tenkatsu. All right. But yeah, I should have came back with a saute pan. It's all right. I didn't buy him cigarettes either, so it's okay. He did not get cigarettes that day. He was angry. And I said, kiss my ass. So, all fun and games. All right, let's get this on. We are going to start off with some oil. They say use a lot of oil. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a lot of oil. Going to get some paper towels ready. Here comes the hard part. Yeah, this is the hard part. So let's hope I don't make a fool of myself. Let's wash these chopsticks real quick. While we get our pan ready. The pan is non-stick, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? Let's find out. Let's find out. So we're just using some sesame oil. And they say be generous with the oil. So, and I love the smell of sesame oil, so it's okay. And we're just gonna take a napkin and we're just gonna like dab up everything. Let's do like this. All right, so we're just gonna dab up everything. Dab up everything. Make sure everything is oiled. All right. So, do I have everything? I have everything. All right. Our batter. Our doggo is. I think this is ready. I think it's ready. Okay. Pour this here. All right. All right, we'll pour. And they just filled the pan. So I'm just gonna fill the pan. All right. Now while they're doing that, they drop some octopus in some of them. Ah. Octopus in. Green onions. Scatter this around. I think. Scatter this around. A little bit of Benny. Scatter this around. And our tenkatsu, our little crunchy bits, we scatter this around too. It actually looks kind of good. All right. And we just let it cook. We let it cook a little bit. Don't touch it yet. We need it to form on the bottom. Oh, this is the hard part. Yeah, it does smell good. So the cool thing about this iwatani plate is that it has these little line pieces that you can just cut and divide your takoyaki. So we're just trying to divide our takoyaki. There we go. So it's divided, I think. Can we? Oh, this is pretty good. I'm messing them up though. Maybe I'm using too much batter? I don't know. The good news is I can roll them. Yeah. Well, I don't think I need to because I have so much batter. Yo, I'm totally messing this up. Yeah, this first one I did looks super nice. But you're just supposed to keep rolling them until they become what you want them to become. A little ball of death. Yeah, I might have used too much batter. Or too much filling. But I think it's okay. Yo, I don't know how they work so fast. They move so fast. I feel like I'm burning them already. Yeah, maybe the next batch I use less batter. I might have used too much batter for them. Maybe I turned down the heat a little bit. The first one looks perfect. The other one looks so trash. That's literally what this is.
You use too much octopus. I think you just added too many toppings when you tried to shovel in these.
Well, it's all right, you know. It's just, you know. Yo, these are so bad. Oh my god. It's like overcooked right now. The video game. I'm so fucking these up. I think my heat is on too high. So yeah, I have a lot of access stuff. See, if you guys see this first one, it looks perfect. How come they all don't look like that?
Quick fire, they're 1 out of 16.
I like those odds. Holy shit. How do those people handle like a bajillion of these? Yeah, this one is definitely fucked. But we're gonna do this until I get it right. Yeah, I gotta be Jimmy John's fast. Yo, my first one looks so good. These other ones look so trash. You'll take the F ones? Yeah. Me too. I do not. We can set it on anything really. Just a plate. Yeah, anything in there. Yeah, the giant red one. I'll take one of these. Yeah. Yeah, this is my first attempt too. So they formed pretty good. The batter feels a little thick though, so I might need more water in my batter. Maybe. But we'll do this again. So, what are we cooking tonight? Looks awesome. We're making takoyaki. Some hentai balls. My favorite tag. Tentacles. Yeah, and they're coming out pretty toasty. Yeah, my first one looks awesome. Ah, and it falls. Y'all didn't see that. My mod's probably gonna clip it. My first row actually don't look too bad, actually. It's this area right here that looks pretty rough. So Honestly, I don't know. Because it's my first time making takoyaki. So. But I'm feeling them. When I'm rolling them, I'm feeling them. So like I think the middle ones are cooking less because they feel more goopy. Like my outer ones, they have like charred already. This one's like almost burnt. Yeah. See, like these two, I feel like these two are not getting enough heat. But like all the other ones, yeah, they're getting a good amount of heat. Ah! Just trying to, let's see if I can get some of this stuff off. Okay, so next time, the next round, we're not going to fill. Yeah, the heat is at medium. I had it on super high, which kind of helped me out when I had them on super high. But like if you just keep rolling, they should form themselves. Yeah. So
What oil did you use?
we just use sesame oil. Yeah, they look cooked. My first one looks so good. Why do the rest of them look like shit? All right, we're gonna turn off. We're gonna turn off the burner. These look good. So you got toothpicks, so I can just like pop them out. Perfect. Toothpickies. All right, we're just gonna pull them. So the outside is supposed to be nice and crusty, and the inside is supposed to be molten hot lava. So my first attempt at takoyaki. I think I would give myself a 5 out of 10. Ah! Five out of 10. So, do you have quep? Yes, we have quep. Cannot eat takoyaki without quep. So we'll dress these real quick. We'll see how they taste, and then we'll do another batch and see how well that turns out. So, because if they taste good, then I guess it doesn't really matter, you know. As you can see, I know takoyaki, yes. But yeah, we have quep. We have takoyaki sauce.
Producer-san just gifted 5 cents.
Producer-san! You've gifted so many of the subs. We will use a cup. Because I didn't want to pour. And then we'll use a spoonsies to drizzle it on. All right. It's off. We'll move it right here. We'll drizzle on. I don't have a squeeze bottle, or else I would use a squeeze bottle.
The secret is to fucking keep rolling so it cooks evenly.
Yeah, I was trying my best at that. And then I don't have any aonori because I couldn't find any. But we have katsuboshi. So we'll open the katsuboshi. I guess we can sprinkle more green onions on top because we don't have aonori. So we'll have some greens. And then if the katsuboshi moves, It means we did a good job. Hey, Chef Donut. Yeah, what is it, Cute Mo Day? And yeah, they're moving. It's a good sign. All right. Let's taste one. I don't know if I can fit one in my mouth. Oh, no, sauce. Oh, fuck. My mouth is hot as hell. So that's a good sign. That is hot. Look on your channel, I got so. Thank you, Chef. Samurai Rip. Yeah, it tastes like takoyaki. The octopus is pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna pass this on to producer San and the rest of the people here. I don't know how to cook that thing between two. I learned from hot fuck is hot.
It's gonna burn the shit.
I learned it from Chef Bushico.
Actually, go ahead.
Alright,
It's gonna burn.
hey you guys.
No,
I gotta take
good.
pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta take pictures.
We'll get this pan cleaned up and we'll make some more. Woo! Okay. So, I'm gonna throw away all the bitsies from this away.
Fucking roll.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. Let's do that again. Get this mixed up. Pour the batter in. And we can always make more batter. So.
Chef Samurai Rick also followed.
Nice. Thank you for the follow. Dan, send me the bitsies. What you to throw away? Yo, man, if you were here, you can eat all the bitsies you want, man. But you gotta talk to producer San about that. So, all right, let's turn this back on. Get this heat going. Let's perfect a whole tray of takoyaki. We'll do our best to perfect a whole tray of takoyaki. All right, turn it down. Because I can already see the steam coming out. So, we'll take our napkin. We'll dab all the things. Ashes gifted, yeah! Thank you for the subs, guys. Thank you, producer San. We are affiliate. We hit affiliate today. The next step is to hit partner. And if we hit partnered, we'll do ramen again. I think that will be when we do ramen again, is when we hit partnered. That will be the next time we stream ramen. So, but that's gonna be tough. We're gonna need so many people to watch, you know, and all that. All right, let's get everything ready so I don't mess this up again. The heat is good. We got oil in. We're just gonna pour our batter everywhere. Maybe we don't fill all the way, because I'm not a master yet. You know. All right. All right, let's see if I can just handle this. But when I see those people on the videos, they'll do so much stuff. Yeah, maybe my octopuses are too big. Ugh. There we go. That looks good. All right, we'll throw in our green onions. Green onions. Throw in the Benny. And then we throw in our Tekatsu. All right, and we're gonna just let this cook. All right. Turn on the smell-o-vision. Yeah, it smells pretty good. All right, we're just gonna cut it here. 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 Okay. This looks like it might be easier. Oh yeah. There we go. Only gonna get better. Only gonna get better. Damn, that one's good. Damn, that one's good. That one's good. We had some stuff that just fell, but don't worry, nobody was hurt. These ones look a lot better. I only get better as I do it, right? So we half turn them, and then we'll eventually full turn them. And as an anonymous gifter has given Hollerback Hazel a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subbing. Subbing means more content, means more better. All right, flippy, flippy. Flippy, flippy. Flippy, flippy. Oh yeah. These are turning out way better than the first batch. So I think maybe I just used too much batter on the first batch. And I'm not good at tucking like all the other ingredients in yet. But they'll come with time, right? Right? So get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Oishii. Yeah, oishii. Oishii desu ne. I have to. I have to violate them. That's my favorite tag. If I don't violate them, they'll violate me. Yeah. They are looking better and better. Oh. But they're still not perfect in my eyes. But this attempt was definitely better than the other attempt. Which is good. Ah. Maybe it's because my batter is like not liquidy enough. Yeah, it looks way better than the first attempt. The first attempt, that shit was everywhere. So now we just have like little Benny Shoga. Maybe I'm using too much, too much of the toppings for the inside. We'll let them cook on the other side. Oh yeah. They are starting to look nice though. That's why it's breaking? Yeah.
Save you those bitches.
Save you those bitsies? Alright. You can have all the bitsies. This attempt is definitely better than the last attempt, though. And that's what this channel is all about. If I don't know how to make it, I just gotta get better at it. Looking good? Thanks. I still think they look like shit. But if you guys think they look good, then I'm doing my job. Yeah, just like making egg rolls. The first batch is the test run, right? So on this last one, I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Because I think the batter's a little too thick. Yeah. The first batter is always the, you know, the shit batch, right? So, yeah, so we added a little bit more water. Maybe we should add more water. We'll add a little bit more water. The takoyaki batter is supposed to be wet, like super wet. So I don't think my batter was wet enough. And that might be why they're not forming very well. It's because my batter is... that one's breaking. So we'll just tuck and roll it. Tuck and roll it. Tuck and roll it. What I want from like the takoyaki, I want like a nice like kind of crunchy exterior with like a gooey interior. That's the type of takoyaki I like to eat. So no. Yeah, egg rolls. Maybe we do an episode on egg rolls. Ah! Ah! Yeah, the outside of these takoyakis is like nice and like crusty. They smell good. All right, these are probably done. We'll just pull them out. These are some big takoyakis.
Yeah, show the camera the finished product.
I don't know.
Get it close.
Well, I can't. It's not dressed up yet. So let me dress it up. Kind of good. Yeah. So, yeah.
Which camera? This one? You can still go back to that one.
I guess we can just pop it here. Just gotta be careful. The pan is on fire. Yeah, so this sauce that I'm putting on it is takoyaki sauce. It's like a Japanese barbecue. That's what it is.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Doggles outside. Some mayo. Green onions. And some katsuboshi. Well, it's supposed to be. You're supposed to put this amount of katsuboshi on top of it. Yeah. So, this batch definitely turned out a little bit better. Up a little bit. This. This. This way.
No.
The other way.
Right there.
Okay, perfect.
Yay.
So yeah, so this batch definitely turned out a little bit better. But I think it's because of the batter. So we added a little bit more liquid into this batter, and we're gonna do another batch to see how it is. So, but yeah, if you guys can see, like all the things are moving. There's a word for it. I forgot what it was called, but it was like moving fish is what it's like translated to. But we will try one. Yeah. Nice. Oh, shit. A nice crunchy exterior. That's great. Yeah. These one taste better. These one taste better. All right. I'm gonna pass this plate off to producer San and them. We're gonna clean this off again. Attempt number 3. Let's try to make it as perfect as we can make it. Oh, we're gonna get rid of the bits. This pan is hot. This pan is very hot. All right. Ah. All right. Attempt number 3. So our pan looks very oiled already. I don't think I need to add any more, but we'll just add just a tad bit. Damn my bitsies. I don't know. I don't eat the bitsies. I know they're good. Well, they don't add that much value. You know? Can they eat them? Oh. Do they want to eat them? Yeah, it's cooked octopus. Yeah, right here. Yeah. I mean, it's cooked enough. All right. Attempt number 3. Let's go. All right. All right, so we added more water to the batter. Oh, something's burning. Oh, we had a little bit of batter on the edge there. All right, so it's gonna make this hot again. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. All right. All right, that's hot enough. We'll pour batter in again. The batter looks better this time around. Maybe that was what I needed. I just needed to fix the batter. Maybe they will turn better now. Get out of there. Okay. Sprinkle. 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 The crunchy bits. All right, we'll let this sit here for a couple more minutes. We'll wash the handsies. All right, this time these will be perfect. I think it's because my tenkatsus are like too big. Yeah, my little crunchy bits. Crunchy bits might be too big. It's cool that they have these grooves in this pan. And the grooves, they help you break up the takoyaki. Oh, where is it? There it is. Yeah. This piece of octopus don't want to stay in. So we'll just kick it out. This batch is looking way better. Yeah. Bussin', yeah. So I think the water helped. We might even need more water. Yeah. Might even need more water. Tuck and roll these. Tuck and roll these. Tuck and roll these. Get in there. Get in there. There we go.
What is the best way to describe takoyaki to someone who has never heard of it before?
A hot ball of lava is the best way to describe it. A hot molting ball of lava. It's delicious though. Only if you eat it the right way. Yeah, these look way better than the first two attempts. I think the batter, adding more water into the batter helps. I just think of pancake ball octopus. Is that correct? Yeah, that's pretty spot on. Like a pancake, like a gooey. Think of a gooey pancake though, not like a bread pancake. So like a gooey pancake. That's like the best way to explain it. You know, because like the inside is not really like a pancake texture. The inside of a takoyaki is just like gooey pancake batter, pretty much. Oh yeah, these are turning out super good. Yeah. They smell good too. If you notice, I'm having less bits on the pan, and that's good. Gooey hot octopus balls. Yep, that is how I would describe takoyaki. Gooey hot octopus balls. Now we can turn them. Oh yeah, they turn so nice. Oh yeah, they turn so nice. Oh, that one's kind of sad. Yeah. So this one probably didn't get enough batter. If you see this one didn't get enough batter. This one probably didn't get enough batter. But the rest of them, they look pretty uniform. Tier 1 sub to Monster. Thank you, Producer-san. Producer-san is the MVP. You get a sub. You get a sub. You get a sub. I cannot. Yep. 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 So yeah, so this batch is looking good. The second batch, probably a 6 out of 10. This batch is looking more like a 7 out of 10. So we're doing good every time. The first batch was kind of rough. But we learn as we go, right? We learn as we go. So. So we're just gonna give them another flippy. But yeah, they're looking really good. Get in there. Get in there. (6:45 p.m.) That's not the time, is it? Huh. Okay. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that's the real time. Mmm. Smells good. Nice, nice. Remind me on where we're at with the dono goal. What is planned and what the amount is. Okay, we'll have the donations goal up next on the next stream.
Was that for the one where you're gonna make pizza?
Yeah, so the donations goal will be I don't know, what do you wanna screw up on? That's the real question. Something hard?
Let's see if I can figure this out.
Alright, how about we could do okonomiyaki. So she'll make okonomiyaki. I will do my best to guide her through okonomiyaki. And the donations, how much do you want the donations to be? That's a you question. You're the one that's gonna look like a fool. So 150. Let's do 200. If we can hit a donations goal of 200, then the wife will be cooking with my instructions, and this gonna be wild.
I've never cut fish.
the wife is dyslexic, so this is gonna be wild.
No.
We can do bits. Like if they pay a certain amount of bits, she has to like change hands, change her cutting hand or flipping hand, you know.
Well, you're living with both hands. How am I supposed to do it with one?
Well, okonomiyaki will be a little bit easier. We'll watch videos on it.
Okay.
If we hit the goal, we'll watch videos on it. We'll show you how to, you know, you won't be just tossed in to the fire, right? So
Having like a goal, a bits goal in the middle of it, sure.
yeah, some mayonnaise, some okonomiyaki sauce, which is the same thing as takoyaki sauce. It's just a barbecue. And honestly, okonomiyaki and takoyaki, they're pretty similar. They're just, you know, pancake batter, some veggies on it, maybe some noodles if we do a different style, you know. Green onions. Oh, I didn't even notice that they came in. That means I gotta make more. Which is fine. We have so much to make. Yeah, so that'll be the plan. We'll have the goals set up for the next stream. We'll have a goal counter, and it'll keep track of the amount that the donations goals gets to. And then when we hit it, we'll set up a stream for it. Yeah, so we'll save okonomiyaki for that one. So next week we might just do onigiris, different types of onigiris, because that's something that I miss eating, onigiris. Yeah. So this one came out real good. So I'd say this one is a 7 out of 10. So we have to try one. I have to burn my mouth every single time. Huh. 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 Oh shit! At the moment I bit into it. Ah! Oh yeah. We needed more water. So maybe it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. With water and flour.
It might just be getting more thick as it sits.
No,
No?
that's not how that works.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
have a lot to teach me, probably.
Yeah, gotta get that in. Definitely. But yeah, this batch came out better. It's not as dense. So the water really helped it. It's not as dense. Oh, huh. And that's the only way to eat takoyaki. You have to eat it in one bite. If you don't eat it in one bite, you're doing it wrong. Mm. All right, we'll pass this one off to the gang. Mm. All right, we're gonna do one more batch. We probably have just about enough. Maybe not enough. We'll make a little bit more batch. And we'll do another batch before we end the stream. We need an egg is what we need. So we'll do one egg. One egg. One egg. Now we'll just grab some flour. And some water. We'll whisk this up. Yeah, it's supposed to be like wet, so maybe we need more water. Oh, we need some dashi. Some dashi. There we go, some dashi. We'll mix this up. Pour it in. There we go. We'll mix this up. All right. We will just clean the pan a little bit. We got a little bit of nubbins in here. Just out of here. We'll save these nubbins for a gremlin that's here at the moment. All right. All right, last attempt before we end the stream. Let's get this heated up again. Some soy sesame oil. All right, that much. We'll grab a towel. We'll grab a towel to dab it. All right, and hopefully we can make this batch as perfect as possible. You get this heated up. Check the fire. Fire's good. It's getting hot. And give this another whisk. Maybe this is not watery enough. We'll add a little bit more water. Okay. We will now add our mixture. Grab our octopus. Let's try not to overfill. Let's just do a couple of bits and pieces. I also didn't really cut this octopus like very small. So there we go. More green onions. Green onions. More Benny. One more. Tenkatsu. I think these chunks, the tenkatsu is like a little too big. No, Tumia ST, thank you for the sub. I wish you were here. All right, we will let that cook. All right, let's try to get 9 out of 10. It's probably not gonna happen though. All right, let's do this. Yeah, 9. I'm saying 9 out of 10 as in like how good I'm doing. Not I'm doing 9 good out of 10 when there's 60 of these. I'm not there yet. I have to practice 48 hours to achieve something like that. Apparently, if you practice 48 hours, you become this deity named Ling Ling. But that's a story for another time. All right, it's looking good. Same, still waiting for Meng. Yeah, he's supposed to come pick you up, right? Ooh, not ready to flip yet. The fire kind of low? Kind of low. The reason why I hate eating octopus, it gets stuck in my teeth. All right, let's see if it's ready. Oh, that's ready. That was ready. These are looking pretty good. These ones are looking real good. I barely have any like stuff on the edges. This might be the one. Let's see. We're gonna let it cook just a little bit more before we flip it. But yeah, as long as you just keep moving them, like they'll just turn into a ball. That was what I was worried about the most. Because if they're not gonna turn into a ball. You're just trying to tuck in all the bitty pieces. Tuck it in, tuck it in. Tuck it in, tuck it in. Maybe I need better chopsticks. Try to get it in. Try to get it in. Yeah, these ones turn out way better. I barely have any pieces left on the tray. Perfect. And just let them cook. Way better from the first one. They definitely look more like takoyaki. Yeah, we only have like little bitsies here and there. Sorry, I have a gremlin that will eat them. All right, so we just let them cook on this side. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. And then, yeah, now we just keep on flipping them. I think I got the batter a lot better on this one. What? New follower! Oh, Felix! Welcome, Felix! If you all don't know, all the stuff you see, all the art, the overlay, the transitions, everything is made by Filun. So if you guys can go and check her out, go give them a follow. They do all of the art on the stream. How's the stream? It's great. We're at the very end of it though. But you caught us at a good time because they actually look good. The first two attempts did not look good. Yeah, so if you all like the art, go check them out. I don't know if I have your... Oh, if you go to my About Me, your link should be there. So, yeah, there were attempts. Yeah, so this is the fourth attempt. And this is probably the best looking one. Yeah. Oh, they're looking so good. Little gooey. That's what we want though. We want nice crunchy texture on the outside and we want nice gooey texture on the inside. That's what we want. Yeah. So probably another couple minutes and these guys will be ready. Flip, 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 flip. Yeah, I don't know if we have shout outs set up yet. If you can give them a shout out. Felix, where you guys are from, do you guys have something similar to this? Octopus balls? My favorite tag. Yeah. Just send me a recipe. I'll try to make it. Forgot what they're called though. That's all right. Yeah, Pang, you're the real MVP. So that's her link. So if you guys want some artwork done, go send her a message. With some point for you, it'll be cool to see. Yeah. So we're like, I've been making a lot of Japanese food. We're not just gonna do Japanese food. We're gonna do food from like all over the world. We'll eventually do like American food. We'll eventually do like Korean food. But you know, my fundamentals was in a Japanese restaurant, so that's kind of the first thing that I wanted to do again. I kind of miss eating Japanese food. But we're gonna go all over the world. So we're gonna, make food from like Korea, from France, from Germany to China to the Philippines. So we'll figure out, some recipes all over the world that we can do. Ah, perfect. Yes, this is how they're supposed to look. Mung sweet pork? Yeah, maybe. I do like mung sweet pork. In our language, it's called ngakanji. And S Pete looks good. Thanks, man. We can do ngakanji, which is literally just sweet meat, is what it translates to. But there's actually a Japanese version of that we'll probably do it here. It's called kakuni, and it translates to square pork, kakuni, but it's like a sweet acidity braised pork belly. So, but yeah, these are looking good. I'm happy with how these turned out. Definitely 8 out of 10. So we'll let them cook for another minute or two on the other side. They're nice golden brown. The texture is nice. They definitely feel hard on the outside and fluffy on the inside. Hard on the outside, fluffy on the inside. Oh yeah, congrats on we hit affiliate. So now you guys can sub, you guys can donate. Oh, you guys could always have donated, but you guys can sub and like send bits and whatever. So yeah, Felix, I'm gonna have some ideas for you to make some emotes for sub tiers and stuff. So get ready. There's gonna be some work for you in the near future. Oh yeah, these look way better. This one's kind of sad, but that's okay. This one too, but that's okay. How do these look? Yeah, nice golden. Oh yeah, these are ready. It's crazy how like inexpensive I see people sell takoyaki. I think for like 6, people charge only like 700 yen, which is like $5. It might be closer to $6 now because of the currency exchange, but like Oh yeah, it looks so good. Except for the little tiny ones. So we'll just turn that one over. Yeah, see, it looks good now. Oh yeah, so we'll dress these up. We'll get some takoyaki sauce on top of them. You want to drizzle it on all of it. Got some mayonnaise. What's the sauce made of? Honestly, I can't give you all the ingredients because it's just what I think it's made of. You can just buy it. It's called takoyaki sauce or like okonomiyaki sauce. You can buy it at Asian places, but if you want to make okonomiyaki sauce, it's like ketchup, water, soy, mirin, D's. Yeah, those are the only ingredients I can think of. But there's some more, but it's a mixture of like ketchup, soy, mirin, vinegar, water. These what? You you already know. Bang. Are they moving? They're moving. You can see them moving. That's what we want. We want the fish to dance. And then we'll try to find the little one. That's the little one. Oh, huh, yeah. Just the texture. Yeah, that I'm looking for. Nice crunch on the outside from the batter, and like gooey on the inside. Huh, huh, huh. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's hot. Huh. Yeah. They can burn their mouth on these now. So that's it, boys and girls. That's takoyaki. That's takoyaki pa. And once again, if you like everything you see, thanks to today's sponsor at Create It. Check them out at createit.gg today if you are a streamer, YouTuber, or just a general content creator to stay ahead of the game. So go check them out. Everybody that has subbed today, thank you so much. Everybody that's donated today, thank you so much. Next week, we're going to make onigiris, also known as jelly donuts. So tune in next week, and we'll have a lot more fun. See you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, let's raid somebody. Who's on that I follow?
Currently, the only one I see on right now that you follow is where did they go? Anything else? The person who was doing St. Jude's was on.
Oh, Tabatai?
I don't see him on anymore.
Is there nobody on that I follow?
Oh no, he's still on.
Yeah, we'll go raid Tabatai Cooking.
Alright, let me get this set up then.
So Tabatai is another awesome content creator. He makes ramen from scratch too. We are becoming great friends. So yeah, so we'll maybe we can collab because he lives in Seattle. So are we going? Are we going?
Great channel. Alright, we will be ready.
All right. Countdown. No countdown, just going.
Ready, 10 seconds.
Okay.
Countdown.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they're hot.
Okay, ready now.
Yep, let's go.